Imagine this moment. The man who once swore eternal love, who promised he would never leave you, now feels nothing at all. His heart has grown distant. His emotions have faded, yet he stays beside you, wearing a mask of affection. The most painful part is that you don't even realize it. The signs are there, clear and loud, but your heart, hoping and trusting, refuses to acknowledge them. Research shows that 93% of women only realize much later that their partner no longer loves them. By then, months or even years have passed in emotional limbo, clinging to something that no longer exists. Why does this happen? Because society teaches women to believe in words more than actions, to hold on to comforting phrases like, "I love you," or dreams of a future together, even when those words are no longer rooted in truth. Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, explored the deep layers of human behavior and revealed startling truths about how men behave when they fall out of love. According to his research, when a man stops loving a woman, his unconscious mind shifts into a disconnected state that he cannot fully control or conceal. His words may continue to reassure, but his body, his eyes, his tone, these reveal the truth. Backed by decades of psychological and neurological studies, Jung's findings highlight that men exhibit certain involuntary behaviors when their emotional connection fades. These are not guesses or generalizations. They are grounded in how the male brain responds to the loss of love. Chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, responsible for bonding and joy, drop sharply, resulting in subtle but telling shifts in behavior that no act can maintain for long. One of Jung's most illustrative cases came in 1921 with a couple in Switzerland. The wife was convinced her husband still loved her, and he continued to say the right things. But Jung observed the deeper truth. The man never turned his body toward her, rarely made eye contact, and his pupils showed no dilation when speaking of love, something the body cannot fake. Eventually, the man confessed that he had stopped loving her over 2 years ago, but had remained in the relationship out of duty, fear, or comfort. This case, along with many others, confirmed Jung's belief that unconscious behaviors expose the reality of a man's emotions, even when words try to hide it. Modern neuroscience supports Jung's ideas. A Stanford study found that 88% of women who eventually learned their partner no longer loved them had already seen changes in behavior but dismissed them, preferring to trust comforting words. Jung referred to this state as silent emotional separation. A man may still be physically present, but his emotional connection has long since faded. Sometimes, even the man doesn't consciously realize his feelings have changed, continuing the relationship out of habit. Jung identified 8 clear signs that indicate this emotional withdrawal. First, the eyes, once warm and engaged, now distant and uninterested. Second, time and space. A man who once sought your company now avoids it, choosing work or friends. Third, memory. He forgets details that once mattered. Fourth, emotional sharing. He grows vague, withholding his true thoughts. Fifth, social involvement. He stops including you in his life. Sixth, future talk. We becomes I. Seventh, care. His protective instincts vanish. And eighth, consistency. His attention becomes unpredictable, swinging between coldness and forced affection. These signs, when observed over time, offer a clear picture of a man's emotional state. Recognizing them gives you the power to see your relationship as it truly is, whether it's still alive or slowly fading away. This awareness, drawn from Jung's timeless insights and modern science, helps you step out of illusion and into emotional clarity, where honest choices and healing become possible.